Now this figure dash 2B deals with open delta connected transformers with single phase and three phase loads. Now notice in the diagram, the transformer is connected with L2 power transformer winding connected to the lighting transformer. And then, of course, that would be L2 and L1. The XO in the lighting transformer is earth grounded. And then, of course, you know, L3 to XO is 120 volts, and L2 to XO is 120 volts, but L3 is 208 volt, which is the high leg. Now, notice again, you have a 240 volt winding in the power transformer. It's routed, that high leg, through a 120 volt winding to XO. And it doesn't matter if you, in any direction that you go, you're going through a 240 to 120 or a 120 volt winding through the 240 volt. So if you took 1 and divided it by 1.732, the square root of 3, you come up with your 58% rule. Now let's apply the calculation procedure for sizing these transformers. Step 1, single phase, 100%. So you take 100% of the single phase load, 20 kVA. Then you would take that 58% of the three phase load, which is 17.4, add them together, you come up with 37.4. Now again, remember the 58% is derived from 1 divided by 1.732, the square root of 3. So the solution is selecting an Acme transformer, which we did, is a 40 kVA. That's the next size above 37.4. So that's the solution for sizing the one transformer that we're looking at there. Now, the next step, we'd have a kVA load for the power transformer. And if you look at three phase, then it would be 30 kVA times 58%, 17.4. And that's what you would figure is the three phase load. 17.4, you'd come up with a 20 kVA. So, you know, if you should review transformers on a pole, or not necessarily review, just look at them, you notice that if you see a very large transformer and one smaller, that's open delta. It's pretty easy to see. Now, when you get three transformers on a pole, they could be Y or they could be a closed delta configuration. But reviewing these connections, as you see, and these drawings, you can determine very quickly exactly how the transformer is connected. So this figure 20-2B is simply showing how to size open delta transformers when you connect them in an open delta configuration.